And time now for all the action from the world of sports. Anil, over to you. World Cup fever about to begin.
Thank you, Shubhendu. Well, exactly. The Indian team leaving the shores and all set to reach England there. The Indian team will land in England for the 12th edition of the Cricket World Cup, and the team will play 2 warm-up matches before the World Cup begins. Team India looks at playing the pressure part well over the conditions as it gets ready to win the World Cup for the 3rd time after an 8-year wait. How will Team India prepare as it gets down to business, and will the team enjoy the English summer in United Kingdom and Wales? We take a look at this report. The Indian cricket team has left for England early morning on Wednesday to begin their preparations for the upcoming ICC World Cup 2019, which gets underway on May 30th. Here is India's World Cup plan. May 23rd, rest day, players to follow team protocol meeting of team management followed by a full-fledged meeting of the entire team. All concerns to be heard and addressed, followed by a detailed session of charting out daily activity for the next 8 days. May 24th, full-day training session at the Oval, followed by media interactions of all captains, anti-corruption and anti-doping workshops with ICC and photo shoots. May 25th, first warm-up game against New Zealand at the Oval. May 26th, departure to Cardiff by road, rest, team meeting to take stock of the first warm-up game. May 27th, training at Sophia Gardens, followed by press conference, meeting of support staff with team management and senior players. May 28th, second warm-up game against Bangladesh at Sophia Gardens. May 29, team leaves for Southampton while captain Virat Kohli heads to Buckingham Palace in London. All captains to meet the Queen at high tea. May 30th, rest in Southampton. May 31st, first pre-World Cup training session begins. India scheduled for ICC World Cup 2019. June 5th, India vs South Africa, Southampton. June 9th, India vs Australia, London. June 13th, India vs New Zealand, Nottingham. June 16th, India vs Pakistan, Manchester. June 22nd, India vs Afghanistan, Southampton. June 27th, West Indies vs India, Manchester. June 30th, England vs India, Birmingham. July 2nd, Bangladesh vs India, Birmingham. July 6th, Sri Lanka vs India, Leeds. Virat will be leading the men in blue for the first time in a World Cup as he eyes his first World Cup title as a captain. Kohli will be playing his 3rd World Cup. He has already been a part of the showpiece event twice in 2011 and 2015. In this edition of World Cup, ICC had made some changes in the format as the round-robin league will be making a comeback after the 1992 World Cup. Under the format, each team will contest in 9 group games and the top 4 teams will advance to the knockouts or the semi-finals. Sports Desk, DD News. Well, Indian cricket team captain Virat Kohli and head coach Ravi Shastri interacted with the media in Mumbai before their departure for the ICC World Cup in England and Wales. Kohli reckoned that in a high-stake tournament like the World Cup, handling pressure is more important than adapting to the conditions. Virat Kohli, the Indian skipper, and head coach Ravi Shastri addressed the media ahead of Indian team's departure to participate in the Cricket World Cup that is slated to begin on May 30th in England and Wales. Although this will be the 3rd World Cup for Virat Kohli, but it will be the first time he will be leading the team. Handling the pressure is the most important thing at the World Cup, stressed Virat Kohli ahead of India's pre-departure press interaction.
I think the only expectation we have is to play really good cricket, and that's been our focus. And that's why the results have followed in the last 2-3 years, as you said. So we feel we go into the World Cup feeling very balanced, very strong as a side, and if you saw the IPL as well, all the players that are in the squad were in great form and playing really well. So I think handling pressure is the most important thing in the World Cup, and not necessarily the conditions. So yeah, from that point of view, it will be very helpful. Coach Ravi Shastri, meanwhile, called on the players to strive for consistency and to play to their potential, which he said should ensure that the World Cup comes to India for a 3rd time.
As far as this tournament is concerned, it's an opportunity. You know, if you look at this team, what they've done over those 5 years, you know, they've played brilliant cricket. And like Virat said, you know, it's about striving for that consistency and not playing any differently just because it's a World Cup. World Cup might be a stage, but that stage is to be enjoyed. So, you know, the most important thing is get out there and enjoy the World Cup. And if you play to potential, that cup might be here.
India play 2 official warm-up games against New Zealand on May 25th and against Bangladesh on May 28th before their campaign in the main tournament begins with a game against South Africa on June 5th. It's a tough start for the Indians, who then have fixtures lined up against Australia on June 9th and New Zealand on June 13th before the big one, India versus Pakistan on June 16th. With Bureau Inputs, Sports Desk, TD News. Meanwhile, the Committee of Administrators or COA announced that the much-awaited elections of the BCCI will be held on October 22nd. BCCI announced the election date after due consultation with the Supreme Court appointed amicus curiae P.S. Narasimha. The COA was appointed by the Supreme Court in Jan 2017 to oversee the sweeping reforms recommended by the Lodha panel. Moving to badminton, India's campaign at the Sudirman Cup 2019 badminton tournament concluded on Wednesday after they were blanked by China. Samir Verma, Satwij Ranki-Reddy, Chirag Shetty, Pranav Chopra, N. Sikki Reddy and Saina Nehwal lost their respective matches to give China victory in the Group 1D tie. Samir Verma suffered a 17-21, 20-22 against Cheng Long in men's singles, followed by a 5-21, 11-21 routing of Pranav Chopra and N. Sikki Reddy against Wang Wafan and Wang Dongping in mixed doubles. Later in the day, Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty also went down fighting in a 3-game thriller. In the fourth game, Saina Nehwal was expected to pick things up or pick a consolation win, but in the end she lost. This is the second consecutive defeat in the Sudirman Cup 2019 campaign, as India had lost to Malaysia earlier 2-3. In the last edition of the Cup in 2017, India had managed to reach the quarterfinals, where they had lost to China. On to boxing, 14 Indian women boxers, including MC Mary Kom, stormed into the semi-finals in the second India Open International Badminton Invitational Tournament. Mary Kom defeated Mala Rai from Nepal without giving her any scope to fight. She will face compatriot Nikat Zareen in a much-anticipated semi-final in the 51kg category. In the men's side, Ankit defeated the Philippines opponent, but in the men's 64kg category, India's Ashish lost to his Mauritian opponent. In 69 kilograms, Dinesh Dagar and Pawan Kumar also stormed into the quarterfinals round. In 75kg category, Manjeet Pangal stormed into the quarterfinals as his opponent did not turn up to play. On to hockey, India to lock horns with host South Korea in the second match of the Indo-Korea Women's Hockey Bilateral Series. Earlier, Indian team defeated host South Korea 2-1 in the first match of the 3-match bilateral series on Monday. High on confidence after their impressive outings in Spain and Malaysia earlier this year, India made a strong start against the host and will hope to continue that good form in the second match of the series. Well, that's all we have time for in sports. Back to Shubhendu for more updates.
Thanks, Anil. Appreciate you joining us with those sports inputs.